towards that drop area. We're going to see a massive showdown on this pistol, but it's going to be a quiet one. They're all walking through. The stuns now come out as FrostyZ finds the first, but Changee, he's going to pick up a couple more, and Vim comes in for another. It's Jazper who, with the more manpower, are able to win that drop fight and will be able to drop into sight.
But look at Niffy. He's just waiting. He knew somebody will push up from B. An easy frag. Chamber versus Chamber, but it's two players who will come in. He takes Kayle as well as Keel down. Both go down.
Their players holding onto their positions, and the time is running down. The clock is clicking. They need to go in right now, and all they can find is a 1-for-1. But the plant will go down, but Todak in a great position to retake, except Niffy decides he wants something else, finds a huge Sheriff Kilper, hold on. 3v3 on the retake, and this is where FrostyZ needs to find the entry.
Weapons have not been recovered, so still they're playing a weaker Sheriff. But there's still connections. Leviathan gets two, and it's going to be. That's what they utilized here, Jazper. Jeed is good for one, but again, quick on the exchanges. Change. 3v2 situation. One player is at side, but gets smoked off, but there's a gap for Subbey. He can catch across.
30 seconds left.
Just trying to play across the smoke, finds that crucial kill to turn it into a 2v2 now as kayle turns it into
where you have a Sage, you have a second life to give, and that's what has worked. And on top of it, the Rolling Thunder and the Showstopper both to clear the side.
The Orbital Strike comes out now to deny the plant, and yes, it does get value, but I'm surprised it didn't come out on the Resurrection, so hold on. The retake is on! The FrostyZ on his ultimate, combined with the Rolling Thunder, finds an easy 2k, and his Todak possibly getting ready for a 50 right here, as Leviathan left on his lonesome. A beautiful retake as they use
them after
literally
this plan.
everything. And this is where the drop control going to come in crucial. If they didn't have that drop control, they would have to all funnel in from through that wall and through CT. But now, with the breach towards drop, he can set up the aftershock as well as the fault line. And it's exactly that FrostyZ uses to his advantage. Finds a crucial 2k, jeed coming in with another, and the flank for kayle to now set up the momentum swing for Todak.
The wall is still buying them enough time that is needed. But Sand, they've given up Sand control, and the push was there from Niffy, but Subbey, he thought for a second there should be somebody creeping up. But look at this, the breach is still active as Sand gets one, looking for the second, does get that as well. Looking forward to more on side with the reload, and FrostyZ capitalizes. It's all Newgen and FrostyZ, both of them swinging around the pillar. One is on the spike, another one is trying to control out of it. So they're still wondering what to do. But in the meantime, Kayle, he's not stopping.
30 seconds.
Kayle. Ooh, Niffy connects.
Kayle wanted to play, but he gets denied, and like you mentioned, the Resurrection coming through will now get the man advantage for Jazper, but they are denied site entry because of the aftershock. Jeed takes full advantage of it, moves into site, but he's traded away. The spike is left towards Sand, and they don't have the time to recover it. They have to look,
which gets slows down from Leviathan, who's just holding the angle right now. FrostyZ is still trying to push up, but the spike gets planted. It's a 4v3 situation, ultimate coming in. Change, can he get one? It's all on FrostyZ. If he connects that, he should be good. And FrostyZ is on side, but if there's no connection, but that jumping neon finally falls. But look at Kayle. There's a spray down coming through, and it's going to be Kayle who wins it out. Kayle trying to jump up, but the molly denies him for a little time. 2v2 situation, but look at the spike planted in the open. That's a tough one.
he unscoped, and the timing once again coming into play. Kayle
But look at the ultimate being used. It does buy time, but people decide to push through it. They need to clear tower, fail. Jeed gets one, looking for the second, fails, but Kayle is here to help them out. So exchange the blow, 3v4 situation. They're spamming through canteen. But eventually, by the time the Rolling Thunder kicked in, they were able to make their way out. But FrostyZ catches one. That's Newgen off. But Jazper gets two. To position an arcade.
Player remaining.
Oh, actually no. Nobody contests the wall.
Newgen too busy contesting the site as FrostyZ. He finds one. Newgen with the trade, but G's there to back off Frosty. Done his job, got the entry for his team, and just like that, the plant picked up. It's Todak in control to pick up the pistol round for themselves.
Doesn't look like this is going to be pulled back from Jazper. Too tough 2v4 situation. The entire site is under control. All the angles, arcade you say is controlled. Main is under control. The only thing that they have to be worried about is Link, which is already being watched from their Brimstone. So this is going to be a tough one. Jazz walks, sees one. Leviathan good for one. But immediately look at this. Kayle immediately switches the position. They're sticking in the defuse, the fault line, and then the swing comes through, and they'll be getting one on Leviathan. Now it's all up to Jazper. He uses his own fault line, hits players.
Really needs to make sure that he doesn't get caught out because he still has his paint shells, all of the utility. Change, he finds one, but the trade immediately is much more valuable for Todak because they get to upgrade themselves to Vandals, and more so even as jeed finds one. They're able to move it down to a 2v2, scratch that, a 2v1, but jeed, he's gonna come up huge. Turn that into a 1v1 situation, but the spike's not in his hands. He hasn't got any smokes, so it's just gonna be a pure duel. At the end of the day, 3 with the action all going down in drop. Todak, though, are able to convert that action into a side take, so value again found for Todak, but the resurrect, it's huge. Comes online, but look at this! Oh, he was on his iPad. For a second, I thought that was Leviathan dead.
Look at this, even the rolling thunder does not work. Jeed finally steps up, pushes up sand and gets one. But look at the amount of people at drop. The ultimate brilliantly used and Newgen is down. But on the other end, Niffy is coming in from A main. They are wasting a lot of time. They don't have a lot to gamble with, and Subbey puts down Niffy. Very crucial that was, and now it's a 1v2 situation. He's in the crossfire in 2 directions, already notifying it. Yes, the Fade is watching it. Kayle's back is covered, but Niffy, can he swing? No, he cannot. Kayle put him out. The rolling thunder does come through, but can they find any value? They're still not gotten into sight. The Prowler annoys. Newgen finds one on Frosty. Leviathan as well find, but there are quick exchanges coming in, and it is going to be still hiding there. He's reading it right. Somebody might come in. Headhunter bullet sent across, but does not find any connection.
Look at the flank.
Crucial, but change. That's going to be huge if it works.
One enemy remaining.
Huge it is indeed, Lucifer. The showstopper takes one down. The retake finally working out for Sharper, and it seems like their hopes will be kept alive. A Thrifty on the cards.
Will be going in for an exchange and giving up A main control. Not the case because still Jazz is holding it. Smoke's cleared. It's a retake opportunity, but they have to first clear drop.
Rolling thunder now coming through. As Todak looks to delay it that much further, they understand how crucial this round is for them. They know that they have a chance to break the economy. But Niffy pushing through, finds one, Leviathan with another, now still keeping the chances up. But Niffy, he's off site, blocked by the molly, denied by the fault line, with nowhere to go in the second half, not able to find as much value, but Jazper just might. There's a 4-man stack towards this arcade. He's got his fault line primed. We can see them all, but he can't. It's just about the read, the timing for him. The nightfall comes through, and Newgen, he's going to hold it down, but he's only able to find one. It's Todak who's able to trade them through, with Jazper being taken down as well. They're able to push into sight. But the orbital strike comes up. Huge finds 2K, it splits them apart.
Strikes big, and now jeed
and go for the double.
But there's a wall and a slow up to fall up. Now pushing is going to be tougher. But look at the arcade push. Niffy was not looking in the right direction, and because of that 2 players fall down from Sharper, and now that's a big opening that they've gotten. But Leviathan delivers again, trying to control things along with Jazper. There's an A main push that also comes in, so bring it back to a 3v3 situation. Ultimate primed and sent from Jazper, and now Changee immediately looking forward to jumping up. The rolling thunder, yes, it has hit the players, but they went into cover. FrostyZ trying to run wary, and Kayle supporting him. Change becomes the last player because of the duel, gets one, and now
GGWP, but hold on for a second because we've got a new star in play. The resurrection brings Change back online, and with Change he brings a showstopper too. Can the rocket make all the difference? We'll have to see.
2 people from arcade and 2 coming in from the side itself. A brilliant molly, but the showstopper, does it find any value? He's still jumping around to look forward to players. Walks to Kayle, and jeed as well, finding Newgen. Arcade completely shut down. Now it's all up to Leviathan as well as Jazper. Leviathan finds first. There's huge crossfire set up.